Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with Richard Walsh, who's facing Jouban at UFC 184. And I did a long interview with Alan the other day, and we were having a little fun with your nicknames. It's Filthy Rich, yeah, or Filthy Dick? Which one is it?
Yeah, I don't know what he was saying. It's Filthy Rich, for sure. I'm sure he's got a few meanings himself.
I think maybe it was other people in the comments section too that were kind of expanding on that nickname and having a little fun with it.
Hey, as long as everyone's having fun, that's cool.
As long as they learn your name, you know.
That's right. Hey, if he gets it out there, he gets it out there.
Nice. So what do you feel about the matchup? You know, Alan is, one of these guys that a lot of people have their eyes on as an up-and-comer in the division. How do you feel about this matchup and his fighting style?
Look, it's a good matchup for me. We're both coming off split decision losses, so we got a lot to prove, I think. But also, it's UFC 184 pay-per-view. It's a big stage, and it's a big opportunity for myself. So, yeah, look, it's a great fight. It's exciting, and it's something I'm looking forward to, getting that win on Saturday night. And hopefully we'll come out, in aggressive fashion like we both do, and it'll make for an exciting fight.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. He's definitely down for a brawl. He doesn't shy away from this.
Well, I don't mind a brawl either, so, as long as it's calculated, I'm not just going to brawl for the sake of brawling, If I need to take the fight anywhere, I'm comfortable to go there, and, I'll do what I can to get the win.
Are you a guy that strategizes? Certain fighters go in and say, I have a very set game plan. I'm going to do this. I'm going to execute that. And other guys go in there and kind of free flow. What's your mindset when you're going into the octagon?
Not to the extent where, like, on the second minute, I'm going to rest on the cage. On the third minute, I'll take him down in the last 30 seconds. Not so much, but, I like to have my game plan is to win, and the rest of the strategies are little mini game plans that maybe we've incorporated over training or experience, But yeah, definitely there's things you got to be aware of, and then there's the skills you got to sharpen yourself for the fight. So for me, it's about focusing on, the positives and what you're good at, and implementing that game wherever the fight goes, But, if you get in a position where something's not working, you've got to be able to adjust, because if you have a set game plan and you get there and it's not working, shit happens. You got to adjust.
So when you mentioned your split decision to Kunamoto, how did you think that fight was going? When they first, there's some people like to say when Bruce reads the first name, that's the one that wins. Or people have tried to figure out the math on a split decision of how it goes.
I always try to do that myself. I don't think you really know about that, but look, when they said split decision, I was like, really? And then I knew I'm in Japan here. I'm fighting a Japanese guy. This just doesn't sound right. Split decision. So, yeah. What can you do? It's one of those things. I don't like to look back in on the past too much. Past is always good. It was good fun. It was a good experience. But I'm focusing on the right now and looking forward to the future.
And we've known just from some of the things that we've done with Australian fighters and Kiwi fighters that you guys have a really good support base. Your fan base is pretty loyal. Do you feel that sense when you come here that you're fighting for an entire continent?
Yeah, I do. You know what? I'm a big advocate for mixed martial arts in Australia. There's not too many younger guys. I'm 26, so I still consider myself a younger guy. But, we got, my friend Jake Matthews is 20 and my other training partner, Rob Whitaker, who's just younger than me as well. So we've only got, a couple of people or 3 people who are quite young. So we need to build the sport. It was on the rise. It's dropped off a bit, but now, with the octagon being allowed in Melbourne and Victoria, Australia, hopefully it'll be back on the rise, and it's certainly somewhere I want to fight. I haven't had the opportunity to fight under the promotion in Australia, and even in Sydney would have been great. So yeah, I'm hoping the sport can grow, and the fans are great. I do get a lot of support, but we need to reach out to more people there, that's for sure, because a lot of people just don't know how great this sport is, and it's something that I believe in.
Well, I went to Gold Coast for the Tough Smashes finale, and I was floored. That was one of the most gorgeous places, and that beach was just inspiring. I don't even like to run that much. I was like, I gotta run. I'm in Gold Coast. But one of my very good friends, Justin Fortune, is Manny Pacquiao's strength and conditioning coach, an Australian. Okay.
He's my boxing coach, right? Yeah. Adam Higgins. He was his coach for 10 years.
Okay, well, Justin's gym, I can give you directions. He's right here in town. Lovely guy, and in his gym, he has a map of Australia. It's this comical map, and it says sharks with lasers. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen the map. I have seen that map. Look, I'd like to meet Justin for sure. My coach was obviously coached by him. He's been over to LA training as well. So yeah, apparently a strong guy as well. Oh, he had the junior Australian squat record. It was like 370 kilos. So I don't know what that is in pounds. That's like 900-pound squat.
Wow.
he was a strong guy.
Absolutely. Well, seriously, I won't give you his number right here because I don't want everybody bugging him, but for sure I can give you his number. He's really a wonderful guy, and I guess my point on that was I remember meeting him within 30 seconds. I just fell in love with the guy. You Australians have just such a nice, warm vibe about you. And
so I hope so. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, look, I think everyone in Australia is pretty easygoing. You know, it's obviously it's a bit of a, you know, not just a time change, but it's just a different scene when you come to Los Angeles, and the people here are great as well. But again, people are different, and you know, Australian humour's, you know, a little bit rough. It's a little bit rugged. So you know, sometimes, you know, your ears might have to get used to it. If we go out and we had a beer, you know, it might be a little bit fun.
It is. I've heard every word that I just didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of colourful words.
Yes, for sure. Well, best of luck to you in your fight. Great to meet you.
I appreciate it. Thanks very much.
Sure.
I'm Richie Walsh, and you're watching MMA Heat.